Today's sermon is entitled, What Are We Operating Out Of? I ask your forgiveness in a word I'm about to use, but here we go. I remember a candid moment once when someone was exploring the Bible for the very first time, and they asked me, why is Jesus such a dick in this particular story? It wasn't this story that they were specifically referring to, but for me, that sentiment could so very easily be applied here to the story of Jesus and the Canaanite woman, which is the same story that we find in the Gospel of Mark, where she is referred to as a Syrophoenician woman. Both stories are referring to the same person. Canaan refers to the ancient name of the same area, and Syrophoenicia, there we go, is the more modern Roman name for the same area, an area full of Gentiles. It's kind of like referring to Adelaide as Ghana land, same, but different. So why is Jesus like blatantly racist or prejudiced against this woman? I mean, he is meant to be the all-loving God, incarnate here on earth, being God to like all people. Yet here is Jesus being racist to this Gentile woman, calling her a dog. Potentially it was a saying of the day, but it's clear that the dog in the story is referring to the Canaanite or Syrophoenician people, while the children in the story are referring to the Israelites, God's chosen people. It probably doesn't help that she's also a woman, a lesser person in society at the time. But what on earth is Jesus doing here? This is quite the passage to wrestle with, because I don't think there is any way that you can justify the behaviour of Jesus. I would expect more from you and from me than what Jesus has done here. I think our job here is to try and understand what is going on, rather than to justify Jesus in the story. I think in Matthew's account of the story, that it's not an accident that it comes straight after Jesus' teaching on defilement, that it's not ritual hand washing that saves us or keeps us free from defilement. It's not the things external to us that makes us ritually unclean or not, but rather it is the heart of the matter. That is what dictates what comes out of our mouths. Remembering that the heart at the time, according to commentator David Brown, was considered to be the centre of one's will, one's emotions, and one's knowledge. Verse 18 to 20 says, "But what comes out of the mouth proceeds from the heart, and this defiles a person. For out of the heart comes evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false witness, and slander. These are what defile a person." I think it's ironic that this parable precedes the story of the Canaanite woman, and I suspect it was put there on purpose by Matthew. Because here is Jesus spewing out unloving and frankly cruel words to this woman, a woman who's just appealing to him to help her daughter. Jesus is showing his human heart by the evidence of what comes out of his mouth at this woman. Why on earth does Jesus do this? Well, we know that Jesus is both 100% human and 100% God. That Jesus is God incarnate, God in human form walking the earth. And because of his 100% humanness, he felt and experienced all the things that we as humans experience: joy, sadness, stress and anxiety, fear and love. All the things. So if he experienced all the human emotions and is 100% human, is it not possible that he was also a product of his era, where the Israelites saw themselves as superior to the Canaanites?